Good morning, everyone.
Or good afternoon.
We are still tired from our balloon ride yesterday. We didn't do anything after that ride, and we haven't really even explored the town yet. Our plan is to see more of Garame, and then we have a hike later today to explore more of the Cappadocia region.
We are at the same point since 1970, and we have lots of friends. They come. You see the kiln. Kiln is basic flat weaving technique, and I will show you first under the lights. See, like diamonds.
Yeah.
And so first they get the wool, and they spinning all by hand. Later on they get the color from herbs, and after they preparing a loom and they weaving. You can now see the perfectation.
Yeah.
That's
Because
amazing.
they never used any pattern. They made it all the pattern from their imagination. They understood the woman, she made it. We had a really funny history. She's married or engaged. When you go to see single French, like this, she's single. When you come age of the married, you need to weave a carpet for your dowry. After she finish, she hanging outside of the balcony or tent. And when you're searching a future wife, you need to check the French part. And every single design has some history. And every village and hometown, they have their own colors and own pattern. Both of them are new and made in Cappadocia. I want to show you one old one, just to see the differences. From French parts, if it's real, it doesn't burn, as you will see. And so when you smell, please, if you don't mind, smell like our hairs.
Yeah.
And when you touch it, must be ash and cold. If it's stack, like IKEA, you understood, they have something chemical on it.
How long does it usually take to make one?
This, if it's perfect like this, will take 2 years.
2 years?
2 years. Yeah, and this is the local carpet made in Cappadocia. Other town or city, they may make rich blue like this. And this is a medallion, power of the family. Those are the hand of the hips, presentation of fertility of the woman. And here you can see the eye with nail of the horses. Because Cappadocia, it's meaning the beautiful land of the horses. If you want to see our courtyard, I can show you. Please come.
This is amazing.
Anytime you want, you can stop by.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was so amazing.
We just walked in to look around and he started explaining the entire history of Turkish carpets to us. He got us apple tea. He told us we can take pictures and normally you have to pay for it. I just love the people of Turkey so much.
It came out literally on fire. That was insane. Tender, juicy, delicious. So even though Cappadocia is a super touristy location, the main town that we're staying in, Garime, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it.
I always see it and I want to go, Joreem, 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 Joreem.
It's actually really small. The population is just over 2,000 people.
Speaking of pronunciations, since we've been here, we've heard a couple locals refer to it as Cappadocia, which is what we were calling it prior. But now that we've been here, we've heard a majority of people refer to it as Cappadocia. So we think that's what it is. So the town Garime is famous for its fairy chimneys, which I'm standing in front of right now. They were hollowed out in the Middle Ages to use for churches and houses and other sort of commercial buildings. They were formed about 60 million years ago from a bunch of volcanic eruptions. Now they're mainly hotels, Airbnbs, and restaurants.
When we first got here, Alisia was calling them anthills.
Yeah, they look like giant anthills. So the term fairy chimneys is definitely a lot more romantic.
Even though the town itself is pretty small, there's still tons of restaurants and shops here. We got our hikes mixed up. We were originally gonna do the Love and Pigeon Valleys, but apparently those are better for sunrise, and then the Red and Rose Valley are better for sunset. So if we time this right, we'll be at the viewpoint right around sunset.
It really does feel like you're in a Star Wars movie or something.
This is nuts.
This is so amazing. Definitely horses.
It's like a whole house in here. I was not expecting it to be this big. It's like a mansion.
Like a little bedroom loft.
That was a crazy way to start a hike. And we are the only ones here right now. The fact that we are out here alone makes this feel so otherworldly. And the government just said that the aliens are real. Like if we're getting abducted, it's right here, right now. This is all original artwork from like the 12th to 14th century.
I can't believe people lived here. It's amazing. Why is this not a bigger thing? I did not know about this.
Everyone knows the fairy chimneys, but I only thought they were in the town that we were staying in. I didn't realize they were all throughout the valleys.
I'm pretty sure we keep saying this, but this is already the sickest hike.
I think we're gonna have to do a little bit of scrambling. I think I see a rope, because it gets real steep. Oh boy, this is super dicey. I don't know if you can see that rope on the ground, but
That's what I'm trying to get to.
we're pretty much gonna be rappelling, or the opposite of rappelling.
We're pulling.
This is not going to be easy holding the camera. Oof. Oh. This is crazy. It's so fun. It's like not that scary. It's kind of scary, but it's a lot of fun.
Things aren't truly that fun if there's not an element of fear.
Well said, babe. To do this hike, we just used the All Trails app. It's the Red and Rose Valley hike. For a little bit, you're on like ATV pass, but you're on the right way. I've also been on tons of hikes where there's like ropes to use, and I'm like, oh, you don't need that rope, it's a little extra. You 100% need this rope. It is so steep and so slippery. It was exhilarating though, I loved it.
We came across a horseback riding tour, and there's like a whole, it's like a whole stopping point. There's picnic tables, there's a juice stand where you can get some juice, so we got some orange juice. He convinced me.
I have not been doing a good job at keeping track of time. We were having a ton of fun in the fairy chimneys, and I think we have another 30-ish minutes to Sunset Point, and the sun sets in like 30 minutes. So hopefully we can catch it. We're gonna be definitely pressed for time. We're hustling. Right up there. That's it.
We're joining.
I think we're gonna make it.
We have a friend who came to join us.
Oh, hey guy. You wanna hike to Sunset Point? Yeah. All right, come on. Come on, bud, we're almost there. We made it just in time. Look who also made it. It's the perfect spot. The only thing that can make it better would be a bottle of local wine. A sunset overlooking Red Valley, overlooking Cappadocia. This was a perfect day.